Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Quarterback adapting. Looking for the score. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. To the air, it's Allen. Taking a shot on the first play. Holds it in on the left. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads. Trust what your coaches have.
Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They're going to run it. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. Jukes his way for more. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Crosses midfield. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
What a play by the defense. And listen, we know that they practice these turnovers.
Let's fucking go, boys. Dude, that was so cool.
Just how everybody understands. Hey, we've recovered the fumble. Let's get our heads around now and go find ourselves some block.
You work it every single week. You hit the nail right on the head. We yell out words so you know. Asi, asi, asi. Fumble, fumble, fumble. First thing you do, defensive line. Go look up the quarterback. Start blocking, understanding how to follow my blockers. Stay.
Ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball.
All right, so they fumble it, and then I fumble it right away.
There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Wait a minute. Oh, his knee is down. Look at that. His knee is down. Dude, his knee's down. Dude, his knee's down. I gotta challenge it. That's a fucking challenge.
Hang on here.
His knee's down. His knee's down. His knee was down.
Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
That knee's down. That knee is down. Let's go!
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Tackled after picking up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find a big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He's down at the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this.
Oh, you shitting me right now. No.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
You fucking dumbass.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. The give to the lone running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Allen. Buys a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. On third down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
What?
The Ducks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and
Come on, come on, come on.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's second and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paved the holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead...
The fuck you mean that's not holding? What the fuck is that? Look at this. Whatever.
The football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tripped up for the tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hands it off. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're trying to get to it. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Complete out of the backfield. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, he comes up with a huge first down.
This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush. And you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long.
Floating away. Got enough space. Gets out. Big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Ducks want to move quickly.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Nice quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They want that clock to run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just...
He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Buying some time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Allen. Gets open down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man across the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, he'll let it fly. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout.
I had to purposely let them burn their timeouts.
For their offense. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Oh my gosh, no.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
Bro,
Excellent
fucking pick that.
Good use of the hands to knock it away.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. It's now 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Allen. They're bringing heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their their ears back, you can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dude, no way. Right, boys. This might be an all-user playoffs. Peace out.